Hello everyone. In this video, we will talk about pivot tables. We will go over what pivot tables are, how do they look like, and then I will show you how to create pivot tables using the Excel automated tool and what you can do with them. You can download the support document for this session from the link indicated in the description of the video. So let's get on it. A pivot table is a powerful tool to calculate, summarize, and analyze data. A pivot table will allow you to arrange fields and records from a spreadsheet in a way that you can examine the relationships and let you see comparisons, patterns, and trends in your data. The most basic pivot table will have categorized rows or columns and a summary of each of those categories based on a field value. The summary can be a sum, count, average, and other metrics. In this example, the categorized rows come from the field item sold, and the summary is the sum of the field quantity for each of those categories. The pivot table searches for unique items and their related data and group them together. Then the field used for the values is added together to create the summary and create the new table. A more complete pivot table will have categorized rows and columns, and a summary of each of the relationships between them. It can also contain a main filter that will function as a tier variable between those relationships. In this example, the categorized rows come from the same field item sold. The categorized columns are from the field brand, and the summary is the sum of the field quantity for each of those intersection of the rows and columns. There is an important tool that you need to get familiar with. That is the pivot table field. This will show up when you are creating or editing your pivot table. On the top section, you can find the fields that are available for the pivot table. These are basically the column headers from the spreadsheet that was used as a source. The used fields will be displayed as bold and with a check mark. The bottom portion shows the four areas or section of the pivot table: filters, columns, rows, and values. This is where we decide the pivot table layout. In our example, transaction stores are on the filter area, brand on the columns, items sold on the rows, and the quantities in the values. Let's see how we can create a pivot table with the automated tool. This worksheet example contains a data table that tracks sales made by a fake company. Here I have three questions that we need to answer. What is the best-selling product by quantity? What is the best-selling product by dollar amount? And how much has been sold in total at the local store? The very first thing you must make sure before creating a pivot table is that all the columns have headers, and you must have a clear understanding of what kind of information is contained on each column. This table uses the following columns. Item sold is the description of the product sold. Brand is the brand associated to the product sold. Transaction store shows where the sale was done, online or local store. Quantity is the quantity of products sold per transaction. Unit price is the unit price of the product sold. Extended price is the total price of the product sold and is a result of quantity multiplied by price. Now we're ready to create our first pivot table. Select any of the cells within the table. Go to the ribbon tab, Insert, and here we have these two options. Insert Pivot Table. This option will allow you to create pivot table manually. Recommended Pivot Tables. This option is the Excel's automated tool or wizard creator. This is the one that we will use. A new window will pop up with a series of predefined pivot tables on the left, and on the right side, you will see a preview of the selected option. Let's explore some of them. Option 1 is a summary of unit price by item sold. Not useful to answer any of the question. Option 2 is a summary of the extended price by brand. This one has some meaning, but still will not answer the questions. Option 3 is a summary of unit price by brand. Not useful. Option 4 is a summary of extended price, also unit price, and sum of quantity by item sold. This one has some meaningful data that we're looking for. Let's see at least one more option and we will go back to it. Option 5 is a summary of the sum of quantity by item sold. Well, this one is a subset of the previous option. So here we can decide using this one or go back to the previous one. Let's use this option 5 for the moment. Click OK. And now we have the pivot table created. Select the pivot table. A new sensitive context ribbon tab called Pivot Table Analyze shows up with diverse commands for the pivot table. Also, on the right, you will see the Pivot Table Fields tool that we explored at the beginning of the video. The automated tool uses the items sold on the rows and the quantity on the values, and it displays the sum of the quantities per item sold. With this pivot table, we can answer the first question: what is the best-selling product by quantity? By looking at the values, TV is the best with 18 items sold. Now, how do we answer the other questions? Do I have to create a new pivot table? The answer is no. You can edit the pivot table to include or change other fields. Our second question is looking for the best-selling product by dollar. The total price per each transaction is included on the field Extended Price. Here we can decide between include the field or change it. Let's do it both ways. On the pivot table field, on the values section, click on the sum of quantity. Search for Remove Field and click on it. That removed that field. Now select and drag the Extended Price field to the values area. And we have a new summary. In this case, the computer is the best-selling product with $3,500. Let's go back to where we were. Undo the last two actions. The sum of quantity is back. And now we will just add the extended price. Select and drag the field to the values area. A new column is added with the same information that we saw just a minute ago, and is side by side with the quantity. The last question was how much has been sold from the local store. Now we can remove the quantity. For this, we need to use the field Transaction Store. But where to put it? Well, you can put it either on the rows or the columns. From there, you can decide on the layout to get the most out of it. Let's put it first on the rows. Select and drag the field to the row area. Drop it above the item sold, not below. Now you can see the pivot table is divided by store. Local store on the top with all the products, and online on the bottoms with all the products as well. And you can see very clear the dollars per store. Swap the order on the row fields. Now the layout is different. The pivot table is divided by product, and under each product shows how much was sold on each store. Here, it does not display a summary on how much was sold per store. You will need to do an additional operation, adding all local store values to get that number. Let's move the field Transaction Store from the rows and put it on the columns. We have a different layout. The pivot table is now divided on the columns. On the left, the local store, in the middle, the online store, and the last portion is the grand total. And it's very clear the total dollars per store. For the final question, the total sale at the local store is $5,340. I hope you find this video helpful to get you familiarized with Excel. Thank you for watching, and if you like my content, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get access to my series of tutorials to learn Excel step by step. I'll see you in the next video.